Before we get into today's episode, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, TickPick, the best seats for the best prices, and they have no service fees. So use code LADE, LADE, for $15 off your first order, $99 or more. And the best thing about TickPick, like I said, there are no service fees. So what you see is what you pay. Welcome back to the LADE Show. Today, we got Lakers rookie Cole Swider in the house.
My man Cole.
Mr. Rhode Island. We got two Rhode Islands right here.
Two Rhode Islanders.
Rhode Islanders.
Yeah.
So you played in Rhode Island, for Rhode Island.
For University of Rhode Island.
University of Rhode Island, and you grew up in Rhode Island.
Yep.
What high school did you go to, bro?
St. Andrews. St. Andrews. And we had D-Nick, Demetrius Nichols played in the league. Mike Carter Williams played in the league.
Michael Carter Williams?
Yep.
He from Rhode Island?
He went to St. Andrews, yeah. He's not from Rhode Island. He's from Mass, but.
Oh, y'all was bringing players in. Y'all
Yeah,
was
of course,
cheating.
yeah,
Y'all was cheating, yeah.
Prep school.
I get it. Oh, it's prep school.
Prep school, yeah.
Michael Carter Williams, he went to Syracuse as well, didn't he?
Yep, Syracuse guy.
I get it.
You played 3 years at Villanova, finished up at
Who'd you play
Syracuse.
For Villanova? Jay Wright?
Jay Wright, yep.
Jay Wright's a great coach.
Great coach.
I used to go to his, used to have high school team basketball camps when I went to Christ the King.
How old are you?
16,
Wow.
15.
Wow.
Kelly in high school.
So we got to talk about it. You're a Laker.
Yeah.
You drafted a Laker.
That makes him a legend.
Instant, huh?
100%.
Take me through that day. Like, draft goes through.
He's from Rhode Island and became a Laker. Like,
Take me through that day.
how's that like going back to Rhode Island with the broads? You got to be like the man, yo. We got to hang out when you go back to Rhode Island.
Yeah, man. But yeah, just talking about that day a little bit. Going into the draft process, I had no expectation of if I was going to get drafted, if I was going to get signed on draft night or anything like that. I kind of went in just in faith that going through these workouts. I mean, you were the top 4 picks. You probably didn't have to do any workouts, but
No, I did, but I worked out by myself.
yeah.
Like when you work out, were you going against
Yeah, I was
people?
going against 5 people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was. So I did 14 workouts. Worked out for 12 different teams. Lakers brought me back for another workout. Bucks brought me back for another workout. So that day I just worked out, did a normal day, and then I had all my family over, all my friends over to my house.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. Once I got that call from Rob Pelinka, he told me, "Hey, we're gonna sign you to 2-way."
That's
It
crazy.
was the best ever.
That was sweet, huh?
Yeah. It was
When
the
you
best.
worked out with the Lakers, did you feel like you had a good workout? Like,
Yeah, no, that was probably my best workout. My first workout with them was probably my best workout. They had another guy on me who I thought I had a good matchup with, and just really took advantage of it. And then they brought me back for a second workout.
Who was the guy you worked out with?
So that workout, it was Drew Peterson from USC. He's actually still there. It was Keon Ellis from Alabama. He's with the Kings now. It was Quentin Jackson. He's with the Wizards now. He's from Texas A&M.
Yeah.
James Akinjo. Who's
Everybody kind of like the same height, like 6'8", 6'9".
No, it was like guards, bigs, and then like wings.
Oh,
Yeah.
they had y'all broke up,
Yeah, basically, yeah.
but y'all were going at each other.
yeah,
too,
3-on-3, yep, 1-on-1s, 3-on-3s. So, I mean, I did like 14 of those workouts. So by the
Wow.
end, you're flying all over the country. It's tiring. I mean, it's not just 1-on-0 workouts.
Yeah.
It's your top 5 pick, but
It's crazy because I thought I was gonna get picked by Vancouver.
What pick did they have?
2. Because I killed that workout. I remember I was like so hyped and so excited. I was shooting jumpers in the corner. Boom, boom, 4,
That's so different. Like
5,
Vancouver or like the Clippers, like
6.
LA.
7, 8. I just threw up. And I just kept fucking going. 10, 11. First, I was like, I had to at least show I had heart.
Yeah.
They picked Steve Francis.
But then the summer league happened. You know, you obviously killed that workout with the Lakers.
Yeah.
Got that deal. But personally speaking, that was the first time I heard of you because
yeah.
I'm not really into college basketball. But like you just went off in the summer league, and that's when Laker fans were like, "Yo, like this guy's a sniper."
You
Just,
shooting it well?
Yeah, I shot like 54% from
bro, he
three in
went
summer league.
nuts.
Some threes?
Nuts.
Average like 15 a game. But yeah, summer league was a great experience. I mean, we got in there like a week before. We were doing 2-a-days and all that kind of stuff, and we had a really good team. Scotty was playing great. He was passing the ball. He was just being him, a great point guard. Max Christie was on the team as well. He's really at that time he was really defending at a high level, and he wasn't really shooting the ball well, but he was doing everything else well. And the coach started running plays for me, got me really involved, and I was knocking him down. So Summer League was a great experience. It was only 8 games, but
you were killing it.
Yeah, got to show what I could do a little bit, and definitely got my momentum going.
Who was your coach in Summer League?
So it was Phil Handy at first. He coached our first 3 games, and then Jordan Knott, who's an assistant on the staff now for the Vegas Summer League games. You play Summer League?
I got drafted by the Clippers, and when we played, everybody always played Summer League when you were coming out.
Yeah.
So you got to prove yourself, get your feet wet early. For me,
Right.
I was able to gain confidence. I think I played Summer League like my first 2 or 3 seasons. They used to have it at the Pyramid in Long Beach.
Players have fun in Vegas when they're like trying to prove themselves, or like they're.
For Summer
I guess
League?
I would say for you and you, like, were you guys all basketball in Vegas? Yeah, for Summer League.
Ain't no way you're gonna be all basketball in Vegas.
No, we have Lamar Odom, we have full Swider. I mean, like,
At night you're gonna at least go out and enjoy.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still
I mean, for me, I was locked.
You're
in.
just, I thought that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
You're probably just locked in. We got Lamar Odom over here. It's like I gotta have fun.
I'm gonna always enjoy my
I know.
environment. But I'm gonna always come with it. I'm not gonna let
No, of course.
enjoying myself. You know what I'm saying? Hold me back.
2-time champ, 6
No,
man
I
of the
think,
year.
and I think because I had the mentality like, yo, I'm gonna go out and enjoy myself. You're gonna definitely always be a little bit more focused when you step on the court.
Right.
Because you gotta prove yourself all the time. Especially.
I mean, look what happened this past Saturday night. I know you've been hooping in the G League, but your latest was Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
37 points,
Yeah.
9 threes, 8 threes?
8 threes, yep.
Bro.
Man,
And
you
like,
get 8 threes in the game. Then you feel like
and people are like, yo, we have this.
that's a zone, I think.
What?
If you hit 8 threes in the game.
Yeah, 37 points.
I
And
mean,
that's
you shooting the ball, you just know it's going in.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Laker fans, yo, we have this 6'9" sniper shooter. And you've been called up a couple times.
Yeah.
And we'll see. I mean, the Lakers are being plagued with injuries, but PrizePicks is the best daily fantasy app, legal in 70% of the U.S., including California, Florida, Texas. Basically, you pick 2 or more players, take their more or less on their stat projection, and that's it. It's simple. Use code LADE for a 100% deposit bonus up to $100. So if you deposit $100, they'll instantly match that for another $100. Once again, the code is LADE for PrizePicks. Let's get back into the episode. I wanted to ask you, how do you stay ready, motivated, for when that time comes?
Yeah, I mean, I just try and keep the same routine every single day. So, like, no matter if I'm with South Bay or if I'm with the main Lakers squad, like, I still have the same routine. I'm approaching every single game the same way, but even though it's a lot different. So, my roles obviously change within teams. I haven't played with this new Lakers squad, this new revamped Lakers squad, but I think when I'm up there, I'm more of a corner spacer. When I'm with G League, I'm a lot more involved. I get to dribble the ball a little bit more, come off of ball screens, whatever that entails. So, I think just being able to adjust, being able to stay ready. I mean, like you how many roles did you have in your career, right? It changes. So
well, shit, when I came into the league, like a point forward,
yeah,
and I left a power forward.
Bench, starting.
So yeah, I came in like, starting and left coming off the bench, but always was just ready.
yeah.
Always never questioned my ability. Always knew I was good enough. Whatever team I played on, I think that's infectious. Having confidence at everything you do. Because coming off the bench wasn't easy.
Nah.
It was harder, like, mentally. You know what I mean? But once I showed that I can be impactful off the bench, once I proved to myself, then there was no stopping me from
Yeah.
that.
And Lamar and I were talking about this before the pod. What's it like being a two-way player? Because one day you're playing with LeBron James, you're traveling with them. Then another day you're with the G League team, flying regular.
Yeah.
And like, what's it like? Because also I know you just played 2 games in one day. You played a G League game, and then that night you're guarding Giannis in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. No, it's definitely different. It's way different. Like I said, I try to keep the same mindset, same routine, but when you're up top, you're staying in Four Seasons, you're staying at Ritz Carlton.
Yeah.
When you're with the South Bay team, you're staying in like Hampton Inns, and
Yeah.
there's no food pregame, and
Wow.
it's just such a different type of environment, right? Like, but it definitely motivates you. Like it motivates me to just be like, all right, like this is where I'm at right now, but I'm not gonna stay here for long. So definitely like it's a mindset thing. It's like you're playing in front of 100 people in Ontario, California at 11 a.m. and then you go and play in a TNT game against the Bucks and Giannis and at night. So it's definitely like a little bit of a mindset shift, but at the same time, you always got to be ready. Like people dream of these moments. People dream to be in this situation. So I don't take those moments lightly.
Always got to stay ready. What's like the biggest thing you would say moving or like growing up in Rhode Island? I know you went to college elsewhere, but being in LA now.
Yeah.
Chicks, bro.
I mean, we're gonna get there, but like
The
everything.
women, I know the women get a little bit better. Keep it
A
real, keep it a
Laker,
buck with you. And you a Laker, a
6'9",
white dude
6'9", 23
in the
years
NBA?
old. How's it been in LA so far?
Yeah, man. It's been great. It's definitely an adjustment. Like Lamar's seen the snow out in Rhode Island. You know what I mean? Like,
I just came from Rhode Island, bro,
yeah,
and it was snowing.
yeah.
And I didn't really get it, like why people like snow. I know it looks good.
You liked it?
No, it was uncomfortable. It's wet, like really like wet, like wet,
I mean, shit,
and
it
it's
is
cold,
water.
man. Like I want to be wet or cold.
Well, you're
know what I
from
mean?
New York,
Yeah,
so you should be used to that now. You've been in
I'm-
LA long enough.
yeah. I moved to LA. I was 19, bro.
Yeah.
Clippers.
I'm 43.
No, that's crazy, man. But yeah, no, Rhode Island to LA is such a different, like the cars that people drive,
The mindset.
the mindset, like Lamar would tell you on the East Coast, New York, it's go go go.
Yeah.
Out here, it's a little bit more chill.
People don't get to work till 10 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly. Like I heard a great quote. This dude that I met out in LA, he's like, yeah, people in LA work hard till about like 4 p.m.
Yeah, it's over.
Then it's over. But in the East Coast, everyone's just on the move.
Hustle,
Like
bustle,
you walk
bustle.
around New York City, like people are bumping into you. Like,
Yeah.
like they're just on the go. So it's definitely a different mindset from that. Different from that standpoint.
We
But
got to get these.
I
We
didn't-
got to get these ears on, yo. I got to. Yeah, let me see these. I never saw those before.
I don't know
My
what
man
they're
got the
calling it. It's called
Valentine's Day ears.
The Lakers are my Valentine this year
Yeah.
and every year.
it's
But your teammates with LeBron and AD, and you were with Russ. Like, what's that like? Also being a Laker in LA, so many bright lights.
yeah, it's different, man. It's different. I mean, being out in LA, like you're on every single talk show every single day. Like
Win or lose.
yeah, you hear about your team more on the news than you do like within your own locker room. So, especially me being a two-way, so I'm up and down all the time. So it's funny. I'll be in the locker room with these guys for 2 weeks, and then I won't see them for another 2 weeks after that. So it's been great. Those guys have been great to me. Like Lamar knows playing. I mean, he's a legend, but playing with legends, like you just pick up nuggets every single day that you play with them, right? Like
You're supposed to.
if that's a defensive scheme, if that's just a mindset going into a game, if that's their routine, that you know what I mean. It's just I always try to pick up nuggets from them and ask them questions, and they've been great to me giving those answers.
Do you have like a cooler first time meeting LeBron? Like, what was it
Yeah.
like?
Yeah, so the first time I met LeBron, so I met LeBron in high school. I met him at Nike Basketball Academy.
Guard
He
James.
calls him Guy James.
Yeah, so I met him in high school at Nike Basketball Academy, but it was a quick, like, just dap up type of thing. And then in Summer League, he came to our first game in Summer League. We were playing against the Suns in Vegas, and we got smacked. But I had a pretty good game, hit some tough shots.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, we go to, like, this high school to practice, and LeBron was there working out before. He was icing his knees after and everything like that. And he was in the back talking to Coach Ham, Pelinka, and everything like that. So I kind of saw his stuff, moved my stuff over there. So he walked up back to his seat, and he was like, "Yo, what's up, Cole?" And that's the first time he addressed me by my name. And I was like, "This has been my favorite player of all time, my whole entire life." So for him to address me by my name was just crazy. So yeah, that was the first time I really met him.
That's dope. I want to talk about college a little bit because you went to Villanova for 3 years.
Yeah.
Q's for your last year. What was it like playing those 3 years in Villanova and then being with under Boeheim with Q's?
Yeah. Nah, I mean, Villanova was great. I played with a bunch of great players. Just wasn't like the best basketball fit for me. You know what I mean? Villanova prides themselves as being defense first, and they run a lot of their plays with the guards and everything like that. So
Villanova, they be like posting their guards up.
yeah, exactly.
That had to be like a culture shock too, a little bit too, because Villanova is a small university,
school.
right?
Yeah, small
And
school.
then Syracuse, you got like
20,000.
20,000. Probably bang a chick one night and then never see her again.
Probably.
Yeah. But it's funny, man. Like you said, so that was a transition going to Syracuse. But Villanova was great. I mean, Coach Wright's one of the best college basketball coaches of all time. He taught me so many things. So, like, I mean, we played zone at Syracuse.
Yeah.
So Coach Wright basically taught me all the man-to-man stuff that I know. And it honestly, to the NBA level, like, I haven't heard anything that I didn't hear from Coach Wright in terms of schemes or anything like that. So he was very instrumental in my career. It wasn't the best basketball fit, so that's why I had to transfer. But he taught me a lot of great things. And Villanova's like the military, bro. In the summer, you're waking up at 6 a.m., doing a lift at 6:30.
In the summer?
In the summer.
Wow.
7:30 shooting.
Jay Wright?
Jay Wright.
Runs program like that?
Yeah. And then
Shout out to Jay Wright.
they're doing body fat tests. They're testing your hydration before practice.
Rally, I think.
They're taking your phones the night before games.
Wow.
Like, they're testing you on your scouting reports the night before games. Like, it's really like the military, bro. So it creates.
Bayham is.
So I was about to ask, what's the difference between the two?
Well,
in
Boeheim treats like a pro.
Ass, bro.
Huh?
I mean, Boeheim treats like a pro. He's like, the dudes who want to be great are going to be great. And then
Is there there's playing Syracuse playing zone, is it handicapped? Did it take away from you a little bit defensively? Because in the league, you play mostly man-to-man.
I mean, for me to get to the NBA,
If I think about Syracuse players,
yeah,
and I think about their efforts defensively in the NBA, Harley. I mean, who's the best Syracuse player?
Carmelo,
Melo.
Deion Waiters.
Deion Waiters, right? How's Melo defensively, you think?
Melo was good.
Oh, he's a great player.
When he
No,
defended,
he was a good
when he defended
defender.
Kobe, he was like touching his face in the playoffs.
Yeah, defensively, you know. I'm
I mean,
just saying,
Hakeem Warwick, great defender.
great defender.
Jeremy
great shot
Grant,
blocker.
great defender.
Jeremy Grant, he went to Syracuse, right?
Syracuse guy,
Great defender.
great defender.
So playing zone didn't hurt them.
Yeah,
But I think
we play man to man every day in practice.
defense is effort and energy. Yeah, you got to want to do it. So I don't give a fuck if you play a zone or. That was just a question, just for the food for thought. You know?
No, but that's a question you get going into the league though. Like every single interview that I did is like, do you guys ever run man in practice? Like, do you have that ability to like understand defenses and all that stuff? And I was like, I went to
Train like,
Villanova.
right?
Like you guys have been trying to hire Coach Wright in the NBA for 20 years. Like he taught me a lot. So for me, it was great. Obviously playing for Coach Wright, but yeah, no. The difference between Villanova and Syracuse, like Boeheim treats like a pro. So like if you want to be great, like you're gonna get in there and do your thing. But you don't have like that military like mindset of like 6:30 in the morning, wake up and lift and body fat test and all that stuff. You know what I mean? He's way more chill in that aspect. And then from the other aspect, like Syracuse basketball is everything in Syracuse. Like, we get 30,000 people at a home game, so like you walk around campus and you're the man. You know what I mean? It's not the quarterback, it's not the star running back. It's like the basketball players. You know what I mean? So it's definitely different in that aspect.
Man, 30,000.
I should have went to Syracuse.
I was about to ask you, how was your college experience playing ball? Time of your life?
I mean, that game winning it, what was it, A10 championship?
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just thinking about it. Could have been a time of my life at a bigger school, yo. What the fuck? 30,000 people?
That's like the Lakers have how many?
20,000.
20. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's 10
19,
more
20.
thousand, bro.
That's crazy.
We play in the Carrier Dome, or was the Carrier Dome? It's the JMS Wireless Dome now. But
That's crazy. How many people on campus?
there's like 20,000 or 25,000 students, including grad students. So it's popping, man. Like,
Wow.
the thing about Syracuse is that it's the #1 broadcasting school in the country. So we have like 40 student radio things on campus. Everyone in ESPN like basically went to Syracuse, from Nick Wright, who's on Fox Sports, to Mike Tirico, to Bob Costas, to like we have so many of those guys. So they're all Syracuse fans. They're all talking about us. And from Dave McMenamin, who's the Lakers reporter, he's a Syracuse guy too. So
I'm definitely recruiting me.
yeah, man.
Did you consider Q's or no?
I did probably like when I was younger, but Like when they got to the thick of things.
Who was it between? No,
You
go ahead.
would have loved it too, man. Boeheim lets you play.
I don't know.
You would have fit the zone perfect.
Give you the rock.
Hell yeah. You would have played with what? Jason Hart. Those teams. Alan Griffin.
Yeah, Allen Poole.
Yeah, that's my guy.
He's still there too.
Yeah, he's assistant. That's my guy. He was out here a couple weeks ago. He hit me. Yeah.
Adrian Autry.
Yep.
Legends. New York legends.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna finish it off with some rapid fire questions.
Let's do it.
Favorite March Madness memory?
Probably making the Sweet 16 my junior year at Villanova. Sophomore year, we were top 10. The season got canceled for COVID, but making the Sweet 16, lost a tough one to Baylor, but yeah, Sweet 16 run my junior year.
Favorite NBA player?
LeBron James.
God, James.
Now you're teammates with him. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like,
It's
cause
wild.
I said this before. We're literally the same age, and I can't imagine like being on the same team as LeBron James. Both born in '99, so
You was born in 1999.
I'm older than him. But he has like 9 inches on me.
Pause. He said
Major pause.
you was born in 1999.
I was born March 24th, 1999. You were born in May, right?
Yeah.
May, yeah, 99.
When were you born, man?
He's an old 43-year-old.
I was born 1979. Yo, that shit made me feel. I got a young soul. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I know how to throw my shit on and feel like.
The Laker fans want you to come out of retirement.
But
Maybe as a coach. Maybe you come out as a coach.
if I would come out of retirement if they guarantee me a contract. So you tell little Genie and them, talk to them. But
Put in a good word.
I just made me feel old. You know, I got drafted in 1989.
Damn. When do you officially retire?
I don't know if I ever did.
You put
When was your last
paperwork
year? When was your last year?
2015 Clippers.
yet? Yep.
You got to put paperwork in the retire? I didn't even know that.
I think so.
I
What
think
I-
so too.
what do you
gotta,
say?
Like, put paperwork in to officially retire.
Did you? You do?
I think so. I mean,
I never did it. So yeah, because you got to get your pension and all that shit.
yeah. You got to get your pension, man.
Yeah.
You serve your time in the league.
That's a fact.
So there you have it. Lamar Odom is not officially retired yet.
I don't think so.
So you don't need to come out of retirement. Just taking a hiatus.
Just give me a jersey. And some
Defending corner threes. That's all you got to do.
some
man.
yeah, it's lazy. Some what is it called? It'll come back to me.
And if you have any questions for Cole, you can ask him. This is your show, bro. I'm just here.
No, I don't. I think you've summed it all up.
We got a couple.
What's
more
your favorite
for
restaurant in LA? Do you have
Catch.
one? Catch.
Catch.
What do you think
That's a
about
good one.
catch? You like it?
There's good vibe in it.
Lamar likes the
Good
lobster.
vibes.
The lobster's my. You got good memory. This
Well,
kid.
we got to get you to Lagandola,
This
though.
kid is sharp, huh?
We got to get you to Lagandola, remember? Wilshire and Doheny.
Is that the kosher
That's the
restaurant?
kosher one.
I could dig it.
Aside from Catch, though, because that's like a... And do you have any low-key spots that are fire?
Actually, I got a spot out here in Manhattan Beach. What's it called? A Mexican place. I'm blanking on it right now. But
Not Cava, right?
no, definitely not Cava.
Because that's not...
Kava?
This place is fire. What do you mean?
I don't think it's Mexican.
But yeah, no, there's some good spots where I'm a big sushi guy. Sugarfish.
Sugarfish.
Little sugarfish. But yeah, man.
Who are the top 5 greatest shooters of all time? Because
Greatest
you are a
shooters.
shooter. I wasn't asking you players, but I want to know shooters.
Okay. I'm going to go Steph, Clay, Ray Allen, Reggie Miller. From 5th, I mean, this one's tough. Because I want to put Dame in there because of what he's been doing, like the range he has and everything like that. But if you're talking about overall shooters, I mean, it's probably between Larry Bird and Dame. Because a three-point shooter is different than a regular shooter. too.
Right.
Well, you got to put mid range too in there.
No, I was referring to three-point shooting.
Okay,
but
so Dame.
What about you? Top 5 shooters, of all, not including yourself, obviously.
Top 5
Or Cole,
shooters.
not including Cole either. Shooters. Doesn't need to be in order. We could wrap it up with this.
Steph, Clay, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant.
Wow, shooting
Jordan,
basketball.
Shooting the basketball, making shots. Winning
I like how you put
counts.
Kobe in there.
If we're talking about percentages here,
know
there's
what I
no way that they can be in there.
So you're saying, yeah, I mean,
I'm talking about making shots when they count. That's what I'm thinking about, shooting the basketball.
well, I'm just talking
percentages.
pure shooting, just like
Because
like
right when you
Clay.
say that, I'm thinking about game time. I'm not thinking about.
No, I know.
statistical.
You know
You know what
like
I'm
as a
saying?
pure shooter, like I would say like Clay, Steph, Dame, and I'll have to get back to you on the last
Ray
two.
Allen, Reggie Miller.
Ray Allen. That's the thing though. I was born in '99, and like honestly, I haven't really watched basketball before I was born. Like I don't really go back and watch these games like
Okay.
Michael Jordan. So like,
I just say to answer that question, right? To make and take a 3-point shot, I don't think the only one I would take besides Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, is Steph Curry in the game to win game.
LeBron.
LeBron for 3, I don't know.
To make and
I mean, you've seen LeBron hit game-winning threes. Yeah.
I would like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, not on that rate. I seen Kobe Bryant hit game-winning jump shots.
There's a 35-minute video on YouTube of Kobe hitting game winners, and a lot of them were from
hit
three.
9 in one season.
Off the backboard.
But he really want to get into the mid-range, though. He will hit a 3, but he really want to get into that
Yeah,
mid-range.
remember, that's what he wants to live at,
Yeah.
to kill you. Watch you bleed. Watch you bleed out.
Want to give a huge thank you to Cole Swider for coming on the show,
My man.
and hope to see you on the Lakers
Hell yeah, man.
permanently.
Yeah, exactly.
6'9" sniper, 23-year-old out of Rhode Island.
6'9"
Thank you for-
sniper.
Thank you for
Every
tuning
bit
into
of
the
6'9",
late show,
right?
baby.
Yeah, I was like, I was surprised. I told you, I don't know if you got a big ass head or.
Shit.
I was like,
We're
damn.
talking about big ass heads,
I
man.
was like, dude, they have a ratchet like that? We call it a geezer.
Giza.
Yeah, we got a straight geezer.
That's a wrap.
We out.